Hi y'all. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Working Out with James Ramsey. Each week we do a little fitness episode where we come to the gym and we talk about all things fitness, all things amputee, all things diet, training, all that fun stuff for a better, healthier lifestyle. James and I just returned from California. We were at the Golden State Tattoo Expo and we are getting back into training. It's been a hot second since James has done leg day, including myself, so bear with us.
Yeah, a few weeks ago I bruised my heel and had to take a few weeks off of doing leg day because my fucking foot hurt. So this is like my second leg day back.
Yeah. So remember, it's not just about the weight; it's about the form. Especially if you are an amputee, you don't want to go
Unless
too hard.
Unless you're a stud. But I'm not there yet. I'm doing box squats because free, you know, without doing box squats, just with the
it's a little more challenging.
Yeah. Well, I think every above the knee amputee can agree that like squats are a tough move, along with lunges for an above the knee amputee, and then doing it without a box or squatting down to something is like, I think it's possible. It just takes a lot of work to get there.
It's difficult.
Depending on the type of injury you've had and the type of amputation it is, and all that stuff. So for me, because of my hip replacement and all that stuff, I do box squats to just about parallel. And then after I get done doing free weight squats, I'll go over to the Smith and do Smith squats because I can get down a little further safely. Then I do leg presses, and then lunges, and then leg extensions and leg curls to muscle failure. So, probably not going to be logged in the entire leg workout, but we'll be logged in for a good portion of it.
What are we going to be working on first here?
We're going to do squats. Box squats.
Squats. Excellent move for an amputee. And for someone who is not also, if you're just trying to gain more stability.
Everyone should do squats. If you have legs, you should do squats.
Spartan. This is Sparta! That's all I can think about when I read that comment. Yeah, dudes, there's no excuse not to train legs. Nobody wants to be big on top and small on the bottom. And ladies, the same thing goes for you, but the opposite. I know y'all love leg day, but you gotta train upper body just as much. Because then you're gonna look, what would that look like?
You'll look like a pear.
You'll look, it'll just be, yeah.
Oh.
Take a breather before you start back.
That pre-workout.
Yeah, I purposely didn't take pre-workout just because I want to be able to hold the camera a little still for y'all. Nikki says she might have to go through an above-the-knee amputation.
Oh, no.
And you encourage her to keep pushing through. 11 surgeries over 22 years. That is crazy, Nikki.
Yeah, I've only had...
Mad respect. Mad respect for you. Yeah, having bad knees is kind of difficult too.
Well, there's still something you can do. Don't let that old bad knee excuse let you get out of leg day. That's like the guy who's always at the gym be like, oh, I could do that, but my back.
Doctor say I need a backiotomy.
I need a backiotomy.
Doctor say I need a backiotomy. Yeah, when James lost his leg, the doctors told him that he would be confined to a wheelchair and have to, right?
They said I wouldn't be able to walk without a cane.
Oh, they said he wouldn't be able to walk without a cane, and he had to go through physical therapy, but he didn't go through.
Once.
He went once.
I was like, F this.
And he has never went back. So what are we doing here, James?
Just wrapping the old leg.
Why is that?
Gotta take care of my good knee.
Right.
Plus, I don't want my kneecap just to fly off of my leg.
He hops around. I can't stand when he hops around. I don't want him to blow out the only other hip, knee, and ankle that he has left, so.
Neither do I. Oh yeah, who knows this band? Anyway, Incantation. What's up with that? Super old school band. If anybody knows it, I'll give you a high five.
So compression, wrap for knee is what he is using. And again, if you're just tuning in, this is James Ramsey. He is an amputee, and we are doing leg day today. There are a ton of amputees out there that feel like they cannot work out.
Oh, my fucking leg just came off.
Oh, and his leg popped off. Oh, he's just gonna throw it right off. There we go. Oh. Sometimes that happens. It's not usual. It is more of a new leg, and it is a vacuum seal leg.
Every time I start getting close to 200, it just pops off. Fucking annoying.
Whoa, Charles, are you saying that you healed up your your leg and you started kickboxing as an amputee? That's awesome. If that's what you meant, that's awesome. That's crazy. Not thrash metal or punk, or is it? It's not
school. It's old school black death metal.
Yeah, it's not punk. No punk.
Definitely not punk.
Definitely not punk. No punk over here.
No, not even a little.
That is not. Me and James do not like punk at all. James went to get this new leg not too super long ago, but the socket in which his stump goes into sometimes it just doesn't fit as correctly. You hate the suction legs.
Ugh. I had a lanyard system before that.
Yeah. Death metal, yes. Old school black death metal, actually. He is so driven. I wish I had as much drive as James. Honestly.
I think I might switch to the Smith machine because I don't want my leg to keep popping up and fucking like do squats.
Oh, we don't want my stupid self in
Yeah, we do.
there. No, we don't.
You're pretty.
You cannot marry him because I already asked him to unmarry me.
I'm already taken, ladies. I know.
Get your own James.
Heartbreakers.
Get your own James Ramsey.
It's all fun and games.
That's right, guys. If you really do put your mind to something, you can accomplish anything. Just about anything. I mean, we're not unrealistic at all, but make it a realistic goal, y'all.
I gotta fix my leg.
He's got to fix his leg.
It keeps popping off.
That's okay. He's gonna fix his leg over there. And if you guys tune in with me, I do a live show on Inked Mag every Thursday evening as well. It's gonna be later on. I think we're gonna go to the movies, and then I'm gonna come back and do my live show. I'm also, yeah, we're gonna go see Resident Evil. I'm also geared up kind of halfway for the gym. Usually Thursdays I take off just so that I can film James. Yeah. So this is what it is. This is the glamorous life of being an amputee, you guys.
Fucking leg, man. I might just wear my other one for when I'm at the gym.
Good call. You still have it, right?
Yeah, it's in the closet.
Really? That's crazy, dude.
Just need to charge the knee. It's the same knee, just an older version.
This is what it looks like, guys. This is an above-the-knee amputation. Not long ago, James actually had some bone spurs on the side of his leg.
Yeah.
Right there. And then we had to take him into the hospital and get those cut out. That was, what, a year ago?
Something like that.
I think that was like a year and a couple of months ago. It was crazy. He would wear his leg, his other leg, I believe, and it would like rub up. Would rub up on the the bone spurs would rub up on the knee socket or the leg socket. I'm sorry.
Actually, the technical term.
Technical term.
The technical term.
The technical term.
Heterotopic ossification.
Yeah, there you go. Leg towel. But what else is he gonna use to wipe all that hard-earned sweat out of?
Yeah, right. What would you use?
Boom.
Like not a towel. Like what other? What else are you gonna use?
Right.
All right, let's try this again.
Hoping that the leg will stay on.
Every time I do this, it fucking pops off.
That's okay. We'll see how it works out. Let's try to push that leg on a little bit more.
Let's try this again. If this doesn't work, leg day is gonna be real short.
Or we can take your leg off and we can do other ones.
Yeah.
No big deal. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I have 2 legs and leg day is even hard for me. It's super hard. Like some of the weight that James does is hard for me, even on the helper. Below the knee amputation must be super convenient.
It's so convenient.
So convenient.
Man, it's great.
Baby, does your leg ever pinch your sack off?
Sometimes.
That's a very good question. That's a good one.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Sometimes we'll be walking along and the sack will get stuck between like the socket and your like thigh or whatever. It's hard to explain. People is like, what's it feel like? I'm like, I don't know how it feels. You just have to lose a limb to find out, I guess. So my band's going on tour in like 2 weeks. We're going to Eugene, Oregon, Reno, and Tahoe. So if you're in one of those cities, February 16th, 17th, and 18th, we'll be in one of them. So got new shirts and everything.
What do you wear inside of your new leg to keep your stump protected? What is that like?
There's like 3 liners. One's the blue liner. It's like a gel liner. I guess it was developed by NASA to help wick away moisture and keep it cooler. Then there's a kind of like a fabric one. It's called the wick. And then there's a clear one, which goes on, and then you fold over the ends, and it's got these little fins on it, and that's what maintains the suction with the little vacuum pump. This hockey puck looking thing right here is a little vacuum pump.
How did you lose your leg?
Motorcycle accident in 2006. Go to my Instagram, James_M_Ramsey, and all your questions will be answered there.
There you go. You guys heard it. If you guys have any questions at all, or if you're just tuning in, you can find James's work on Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of it. It's James_M_Ramsey for the Instagram. He is hot. Thank you, Bon.
You're too kind. Taking it a little easy on leg day today, just because I'm still healing up for when I hurt my foot, so I don't want to overdo it and then not be able to do it again for a while.
James does not still ride, and I would not allow it at all.
Oh, guys, here, check out my hand. Joseph Hetz did this
at
Pasadena. It's healing up pretty good. It's a little
getting a little crusty.
But it's all right. Shout out to Joseph. If you don't follow him on Facebook or Instagram, you should. He's a great tattooer.
He is, and he actually tattoos live here every single day, pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
like all the time.
do you want to do some like that? Oh, I'm sorry. He's still going at it, you guys. Y'all.
So my leg falls off.
It's okay. So James likes to protect his other remaining knee by wrapping it
With the sling, with these are the best knee wraps I've ever used. The Slingshot by Mark Bell. I don't know if you guys know who Mark Bell is, but he's an accomplished power lifter.
What is the purpose of that wrap?
It's to protect your knees.
Maria, I had my right butt cheek tattooed, not my thigh, but thank you for asking. It is in the crusty stage. It's not necessarily itchy, I would say. And honestly, I feel like that was the most lightest hand that has ever tattooed me.
Joseph is
the boss.
This was pretty easy because it was just a bunch of little dots, more so than a lot of shading. Like this hand was a lot of heavy shading. This really hurt. This one, I mean, I didn't get tattooed for the most part nowadays anyway, so.
Scott asks, did you find it hard to use your leg when you first got it?
Yep. It took me a long time to get proficient at using it, but I do pretty okay now. It's just when I wear it for a long, like at a tattoo convention, when you know, you're walking around or standing around all day, it kind of
sucks, dude.
Kind of sucks. So.
I don't think your leg popped off too much though, right? Did it?
Not at the convention.
Not at the convention. Thank God. Thank you, Charles. That's super nice of you. And if you guys are just tuning in, this is James Ramsey. You can find his work on Instagram under James _M _ Ramsey. Thank you for tuning in. We're doing a little bit of leg day. James and I are just getting back into the swing of things after our little trip. James is retired and I do hair, among other things. James is fortunate enough to be retired and he works with his band and works on his fitness. Yeah.
Yeah, don't hate.
James is on Facebook. His
the link is tagged right there.
Yeah, his Facebook is actually tagged in the info box above, right for this live video. So if you guys want to go check on him there, that's where you can find him.
Yeah. I am not genetically blessed with calves. At all.
Calves are a hard one, dude.
Team no calves over here.
Thanks for the good words, Craig. James and I have never been to the UK. Do we have any ambition to go to the UK?
I got ambitions to go anywhere somebody wants to pay me.
Right. James is not a tattoo artist.
No. I can't
yes!
draw a stick figure.
Somebody said, incantation! Yes. James is in a melodic death metal band called Boudica. You can find them via Facebook and Instagram under Boudica, literally, B-O-U-D-I-C-A.
To find it on Facebook, just type in Boudica Metal in the search bar. And then on Instagram, it's Boudica Official. Because you know we're official.
Like that. What is that one like?
Huh?
What is that one?
Squats.
No, I know. How much is it on there? I don't know if I could.
I'm not really worried about the weight right now. Like I said, just recovering from hurt my foot a few weeks ago. So I've been pretty taking it easy on legs since then, but now I'm starting to feel better, so just trying to get back in the swing of doing it. Squats and like leg day puts a lot of stress on your central nervous system, so you should have a about 72 hours between, like, say you do leg day, say you do squats one day, you should wait about 72 hours before you do like deadlifts, because both of those exercises are huge exercises, especially deadlift, and it puts a lot of stress on your central nervous system. And I mean, unless you're training like crazy, I don't think you really got to worry about overtraining, but it's just something to keep in mind.
Good to know. What instrument do you play?
I play guitar.
Tight.
I have a Jackson RR1 Flying V, and well, it's not a Flying V really because it's a Jackson.
Isn't that like those butt rock guitars? Right? Am I wrong?
I don't know if we can be
like...
friends anymore. That's an RR1, American made.
Hello from San Antonio, Texas. You've been there, right?
Yep.
Were you stationed in there? Or what you?
I was stationed in Fort Hood, Texas, in Killeen.
There we go. Hello, Jessica from
Hello.
Wilson, Oklahoma. Oh my goodness, I have never been to Oklahoma.
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 I think I have family from Oklahoma. I think my family was originally, before everybody moved out to here in Oregon, I think a lot of my great-great-grandparents were from like Oklahoma and stuff.
Do you get a lot of negative feedback from people because of your leg?
I don't think so. And if I did, they'd go, fuck themselves.
That's right.
Why would I get negative feedback about my leg?
Yeah, I don't know. Because people are mean like that. That's like mean behavior. Here we go, and if y'all are just tuning in, this is James Ramsey. We are just getting back from California from the Golden State Tattoo Expo, and we are just catching up on some fitness. If anyone out there knows any other amputees who could use some inspiration, you should tag them in this video and or reshare it. Oh.
There's my trusty camera woman. What's up, everybody? Whew. Oh, the pizza slice photo, yeah? That shit went pretty much everywhere. I was surprised when it was all Heidi's idea, actually. Favorite muscle group to work? All of them. What day is it? It's everything day. Hey, what's up, Florida? Dude, what's up, man? What's up? I'm doing good. I usually take long breaks between sets when I'm doing leg day, only because I have one. Awesome. You got 500 comments so far on here, I see. Oh, white, babe. Keep them knees out. Nice tattoos. Thank you. Dude, you're a beast. Thank you, man. What's up, Brazil? Shared, thank you. Check out my little gym here. I love this little gym. There's not a whole lot of people in here normally. Is there stories behind your tattoos? Yeah, I wanted to get a lot of tattoos, so I started getting a lot of tattoos. Not really a big story behind it. What's up? Michael Metcalf. Did I ever think about getting airbrushed? Yeah, probably, but I go through a lot of prosthetics, so I'd hate to get it airbrushed and then just get rid of it. What's up, Vancouver? Norway? Dude, you like Boudica? Cool, man, we just got a new demo out. You're above the knee amputee from a motorcycle accident as well. Nice. Your adjustment wasn't hard at all? Well, I kind of find that hard to believe. It's always a big adjustment when you start missing a body part. What is your full squat max out? The most I squatted so far was 225 twice. And then I hurt my foot, so now I'm back down to like under 200. But dude, there's like a lot of amputees out there squat. Like Derek White, man, he squat like 400 or some shit like that. He's a beast. What's up, Sweden?
What's up, Sweden?
I have tattooed sleeve on mine that I can see. You're not an amputee. I was born missing my left arm. Oh man. You know, people ask me, would you rather miss an arm or a leg? And I'm like, well, I kind of enjoy having both of my arms, so I'd rather miss a leg than an arm. Well, I got to go back. Oh, go for it, babe. Any more? Thank you. Lots of time and effort went into the tattoos. Here, check out Heidi doing lunges. Yeah, babe. What's up, Scotland? Amputee and CrossFitter, get it. Yeah, I can't do CrossFit. I mean, I probably could. I just, but it's just like, it's just not my thing, I don't think. How's the hand tat healing? It's pretty good. A little crusty right now, but Joe did a killer job. Super light-handed, it felt like. Let me see if I can do some lunges. People are like, do you use the pad when you do squats? I'm like, no, I have traps.
That's awesome to hear, Adriana. Thank you for your support, dude.
Oh, I better wrap my leg.
Always got to wrap this leg, man.
Before I do these lunges.
That's okay if you're in a wheelchair. If you're in a wheelchair, that does not mean
check out
that you are not able.
Check out Pitbull Rule.
It just means that you got to do it a little differently.
That dude he's a wheelchair. He's in a wheelchair. He's missing both his legs.
Whoa, dude.
And that dude benched fucking 495 or some shit. Dude.
What?
Yeah. Or 405, I can't remember.
James, how do you keep your motivation?
Well, this is, since I'm like retired, this is all I do. I just band stuff and go to the gym, so.
He kind of has no option or reason to not be motivated then.
Like,
That's how I see it.
I don't want to be just sitting on the couch watching TV all day. As fun as that is, like, I got, stuff to do.
What exercise do you hate the most? Everyone. I'm just joking.
Leg day.
Holy shit, Robbie. Robbie says he got ejected from a flipping SUV at 70 miles per hour. I broke my neck, back, ankle, most of my ribs, cracked my skull, dislocated my hip, separated my shoulder, tore a pec muscle, tore muscle in my right eye, and had tons of internal injuries and surgeries. As a result of the back break, I can't feel my bladder or bowels, and my right leg is paralyzed. Any ideas for me as far as losing weight? Sorry about the long ass comment. That's all right.
Bro, talk to your doctor.
Yeah.
I am not a medical professional, and I'm most definitely not an authority in fitness for amputees or people that have extensive injuries like that. I just do what I do. So talk to your doctor. I don't know, man.
That is a whole lot of injuries.
That's a whole lot of problems.
That's a whole lot of injuries, yeah. First things first, if you were trying to lose weight, though, I would say adjust your diet. Diet's always key. It's like 80% diet, 20% fitness. If you have a shitty diet, then it doesn't matter if you work out, 7 days a week, you're still not going to achieve what you want to achieve, One day at a time. That's exactly it. Wah. Wah. I already asked James to unmarry me. I don't know if that's a thing, but I made it a thing. The idea of the compression wrap is exactly that. So whatever...
Just prevent my other knee from being injured, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Feels good.
James eats how many meals a day?
I try to get 6 in. Try to get 6 meals in, but
He tries to snack all in between 2.
like, I'm trying to put on weight, so I think for me, with the way my metabolism is and all that stuff, I need a lot of food to put on weight. So, like after we get done here, I'm either gonna get a foot-long Subway sandwich, double meat, or a double cheeseburger or something like that. I try to eat about 60% clean and 40% kind of just whatever I want, just to make sure I get a lot of calories.
And the reason for that is because James's body does not want him to hold the weight.
No.
It just says, spits it out. Nope.
Yay. Thank you, Andrew Johnson. Yeah, I take supplements. I take protein. I take multivitamins. I take creatine. All kinds of stuff. Stay away from that fast food. I need the calories. I don't have any difficulty doing upper body exercises. It's pretty standard for me. It's just any of the lower body stuff is a little more difficult, especially it requires both legs, you know. How long did it take me to find my ambition to drive to get over your fears to intact away? Well, you know, after I got in my accident, I couldn't wear, well, I don't like the vacuum pump because it doesn't fucking stay on. And, like it just fucking popped off again, look. So, I don't know. It wasn't very long after I was able to start walking around again that I was back in the gym. So, it's pretty much like right after I lost my accident. Well, right after I lost my leg in my motorcycle accident, I only weighed like 120 pounds. And I was like, you know, I'm like 6'3" or 6'4", something like that. So like 120 pounds at my height is pretty scrawny. What's everybody doing out there?
Thursday.
It's Thursday. Is it Thirsty Thursday?
Thursday.
I don't really drink a whole lot, but I gotta wipe my leg out again. What kind of bike did I used to have? I had a YZF R6. I bought it brand new in like 2003, and then I wrecked it in 06. Sup? What are you doing? Being lazy and fat? That sounds awesome. You gonna go snowboarding tomorrow? Oh, you're gonna go snowboarding tomorrow. Awesome. Oh, what's up, Paris? Go to the gym. I'm lined up for the vacuum. Maybe it's because I'm a below knee. Yeah, probably. I don't know. For me, it's great for like kind of like just walking around and stuff, but in the gym, it doesn't stay on that well. Dude, it took me, see, after my accident, I had to wait for my pelvis to heal because I shattered my pelvis and they had to reconstruct it. And then I think it was like 6 months before I was able to get my prosthetic on. And then there's another probably 4 months before I was able to walk around like proficiently at it. And even then, that was pretty shoddy. So you're gonna hit leg again tonight? Awesome. There's still life after an amputation. It's just a little different. You do Special Olympics? Nice. Show your leg, please. Which one? My little leg or my prosthetic leg? I lost it in a motorcycle accident. Dude, that one-legged monster, that dude on Instagram, man, that dude is a fucking animal. Way strong. How many years I've been working out? Well, I've been kind of working out my whole life. I was in the Army for 6 years, and I was really active in the Army, and then after I got out, I got in my accident, so I didn't really do much, and I got super into lifting again, and then I got like I just kind of got burnt out on it, and I didn't do it for a few years, so now I've been back at it for a little bit. Thanks, man. Yeah, right? There's a ton of comments coming in. It's hard for me to keep up with all of them. I am not totally against riding motorcycles. I would say, though, be careful. Death metal rules. It indeed does. Well, I'm going to do some more lunges. Yeah. Maybe I'll do some kettlebell.
Our gym is in Estacada. We live right outside of Portland, Oregon. Wow, all the way from South Africa. Thanks for tuning in, man. Seems really difficult doing this with one leg. Oof. It's getting rough. Whoa, oh. The blue wrap is to help keep support on his remaining knee/leg. We're not sure what episode of Portlandia we'll be in, but James and I
think it's the newest season.
Since like season 7, James and I went, maybe it was this last summer, to be extras on Portlandia. And I'm super excited. I had to have like I was on a fake muted blind date for my character in Portlandia. And James was a waiter. You were a waiter, right?
Yeah.
James is a waiter.
Fucking worst waiter in history.
Yeah, no, I don't think we can say anything else about the episode, just because it's like super top secret. But if you want to watch it, you'll have to tune in to the newest season of Portlandia, which is season 7.
I think the Portland mayor was in it.
Yeah, the Portland mayor was in it. I sat right next to him. It was weird.
It was weird.
It was weird. James, did we meet before or after you lost your leg?
Way after.
Way after. How long have you been an
amputee? I lost my leg
amputee?
in 06.
So that's like 11 years.
Yeah.
Years. Do we want to continue this?
I mean, I don't care. If anybody's not asking any more questions or whatever, I'd rather just continue on with my work.
Yeah. So it's been real. It's been fun. You can see us / James every week, every Thursday morning for working out. It's been real. You guys have a great day. Say goodbye, James.
Bye.
Bye.